Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to pick a card and I'll describe you perfectly. In front of me, I have 4 different options. No stones, shells, or numbers. Just choose intuitively the one that you feel most drawn to. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, let's get started. Group number 1. Okay, so pick a card and I'll describe you perfectly. Okay, so group number 1, what I drew for you guys is the Peacock as well as Gemini. Okay, so with the Peacock, this group, you guys, you stand out, okay? Like, your personality is very vibrant. And I feel like your outer appearance reflects that inner roar that you guys naturally tend to have, okay? And I wouldn't be surprised if you guys also liked to dress in a certain way that, possibly in bright colors for some of you, and for others of you, it'll just be like your style's just different. And also some of you, I'm getting that, you also might dye your hair like a non-traditional type of color, so it could be blue like this peacock or something. It's just coming to me that's different and stands out. So yeah, you guys, you definitely have a colorful and vibrant personality, and you don't shy away from the spotlight. You're definitely can be considered the life of the party, the one that gets people moving, gets them out of their comfort zone, and just all around, you guys, you want to make sure everybody's like having a good time. I feel like you guys also, okay, so I feel like you view yourself as being like number 1, so definite winner energy coming through. And just like you want to be the best at whatever it is that you're into is what I'm seeing. So that's interesting. I see you guys as being self-starters, self-motivators. Definitely, like I said, you don't shy away from the spotlight. Some of you might be in the spotlight, or you're very active on social media, okay? Posting a lot. Could be even lengthy posts, selfies, doesn't matter. It's like you guys, you like being seen, you like being heard, you like shaking things up. I'm even getting a bit of a thrill seeker nature, okay? I think you like to get your adrenaline going. You guys, you're also, I see that, I feel like this group thrives off challenges, and you like to accomplish goals. So you definitely have a bit of earth energy going on in regards to that. I also feel like air and fire is coming through strong as well. So with the fire, you guys definitely have a performer type of personality. Like I said, with the spotlight, I could see you guys, just getting up and dancing, whether you're out or whether you're shopping or in your car, just like something. You guys just like, you like making the most out of the moment is what I'm seeing. And okay, so I feel like though there's something that you guys do in particular though that is inspiring to others, okay? So it could be what you post, it could be your job, it could be just the way that you are. Maybe you are so much yourself that it's like, it's like that when you are yourself, you're giving others like that unconscious permission to just be themselves, And what do people want to do more? Like, that's what people really want. They want to just be authentic. You guys, you are very authentic, okay? Like the peacock. You just show up and you just do your thing, and people take it how they take it. And that's how you guys are. And that's inspiring. Okay, so there's also the spiritual side to you guys. And, with that comes this keen awareness as well as like your intuition. And I feel like, okay, so the more that you guys follow inspiration as well as tune into your intuition, which is what you're doing when checking out these videos, it's like a game of intuition. And it's like the stronger that it'll get. Intuition, like I've heard, is like a muscle. You work it out. The more you work out your intuition, the stronger it gets. And I feel like, yeah, that's you guys. You're spiritual, and your intuition is heightening. And I feel like all around, like, you guys are very positive people, and you just have this radiance about you, a very radiant aura and energy. And I feel like it's contagious. It, like, literally, you leave people better than when you found them, okay? They leave feeling more alive and inspired and energized. That's the other thing. You guys have a lot of energy. I'm picking up on that with you. I feel like a lot of you probably get up early too. I'm not saying that you like to get up early, but I feel like you do, okay? Like I said, very self-starter, self-motivated group. You guys, you juggle a lot and you do it well, I feel. Okay. Also, I feel like with this group that, okay, so you guys also are coming across like a Gemini. So like I was saying, definite air energy as well as the earth and fire. And with the air, you guys are naturally curious. I feel like you like to read or immerse yourselves into things that intrigue you. I think you like to learn. You like, expanding your mind. So we've got that spirituality plus, like, just this innate desire to learn. So definite life path 1, 5, and 7 is coming through strong for you guys. I'm also feeling like, just you're quick. I feel like you're quick with words. You're quick with coming up with things to write. I feel like this group would make good writers, or you do write, and it could be on social media. And some of you might even speak, or will be. Okay, that's also come through like a communication theme. Like a Gemini, you're good at, understanding concepts, new concepts, complex concepts, and you're good at speaking them and explaining things. Some of you could be natural teachers. And yeah, it's interesting. Just getting a lot of different possibilities for you guys. Okay, so along with that, though, there is also a water side. So this group's got all 4 elements. The water side, though, I feel like is kind of the most hidden. And it's just like you guys, you do have this deepness to you, okay? And I don't feel like a lot of people get to see that necessarily. I feel like you guys, I often get this from my group number 1s. I feel like you're an open book, but not always when it comes to yourself. And that's like those that you trust, you'll be vulnerable with. But those that you've just met or you're hanging out in a social setting, you don't, But you'll talk about everything and everybody else. And then like when it comes to yourself, it's just kind of like, you're hush hush until you feel like, yeah, I can let my walls down with this person. And this is relationship or friend wise. Okay. And sometimes, okay, I also got the impression that, sometimes you guys might even feel like, okay, I am there for everyone, regardless of how busy I am. And who is there for me? That's interesting, group 1. So I feel like you guys definitely feel like, you are there for people at any time of the day or night, no matter how busy. But sometimes I do see, though, that you guys feel like, who's there for you, But yeah, all in all, though, I do feel like you guys are very social. You do like to keep up on the latest of what's going on, whether with the world, with your, friend group, the people just like, and yeah, I feel like this group likes to talk. Don't get me wrong, you guys can definitely be alone too, but I'm definitely getting, though, just like you like the interaction, okay? Even if it's like sending people memes, it doesn't always have to be talking, but it's just like, hey, this reminded me of you, or something like that, You definitely have that kind of connectivity going on. Yeah. Okay, so what's also interesting, though, is like the peacock, though, I feel like you guys also can draw a lot of attention, and some of it is like flattering and some of it is not wanted. And what's kind of coming to me about that is like definitely, keep a balance to you. Like, yes, be yourself, but also have the humility to stay grounded, don't forget your roots, don't let it all get to your head, and just like, and it like keeps you more grounded, more, I don't want to necessarily say humble, but like kind of just you know, just balanced, we'll say. Because I feel like you guys are meant to like be heard. You're meant to shake things up. But it's also like there does come a time and place where maybe words aren't necessary in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of that inner knowing of when to do what. And I feel like, again, this group's very aware. And I feel like you guys, the more, again, you're in tune with that intuition, I feel like you'll know like when to do what, when to say what. Because sometimes just being there for somebody is all they need. You know what I mean? But yeah. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 2. Okay, so pick a card and I'll describe you perfectly. Okay, group number 2. So what I got for you guys was the Black Jaguar, the Bee, and Pisces. Okay, so instantly, when I saw the Black Jaguar, what came to me about you guys is you guys have this naturally mysteriousness to you, okay, which leaves people intrigued and like they want to know more about you, okay? So whereas the other groups are more of an open book, you guys are a little bit more to yourselves, okay? But it's intriguing to others, okay? I feel like you guys walk into the room and, you know, you just have this way about you and this look to you. I feel like you guys are very sleek looking, okay? Some of you, I feel like, have blonde hair and some of you have really dark hair. And I just, yeah, there's like this sophisticatedness about you and kind of like you're in your own world and people want in. They want to know more about you. They want to know what the latest is, what you're up to. And I do feel like you open up to people and then they find, oh, you know, like, wow, this person, they're very warm, they're friendly, you know, kind. Like I'm just getting like this real, you know, very like, yeah, just like a lot of intrigue is coming through as far as how people view you. You definitely have a quiet confidence about you. You don't have to be the loudest, but you still get attention. That's what I'm picking up for you guys, okay? Now, what's interesting is, this is funny to me, I tend to, with my group twos, like a fierceness about you, but also a sweetness to you, okay? So you guys have this amazing balance of like you are fierce and independent when, you know, the time calls for it, and at the same time though you guys are also like how you have a heart and you're a sweetheart and you mean well and you're like very much like want the best for others is what I'm seeing with this. So you guys in particular are definitely, I feel like, going through this transition period where you feel like kind of like you're stepping away from the old, like you're caught between two worlds right now and you're like leaving behind this old world for this new world, okay, and this new way of being, and you're leaving your old self behind as well. So I feel like, you know, I'm definitely getting like sometimes you guys feel amazing and sometimes you probably feel kind of disoriented or strange or like not your best, you know, but I feel like, you know, the more you keep going forward, the less it will feel strange and unknown. And really, a message is coming through for you guys as well when stepping into the unknown, that now is the time to channel this jaguar-like energy and really tap into your courageous, fearless self, okay? Because you do have what it takes. No matter how strange and uncomfortable it may feel, you guys have what it takes. Okay, and you are. I'm actually getting too that this group is braver and wiser than what they think. Okay, that's the other thing. So you guys are also coming across like an old soul with the jaguar, and I feel like you're very wise. Okay, like I feel like this group is very aware. They have, your intuition is heightening, especially with this transformation and this, you know, you emerging into this like new way of being in this new world and all that. And yeah, it's all coming together, even if it doesn't seem like it is. And like I said, now is the time to trust that yes, you are brave, you are wise, you are fearless, you know, because you really are. The other thing that's coming through, so there's definitely this dream theme coming through where it's like you guys are pretty singularly focused right now. Like, I'm getting that you've got goals you want to accomplish, you've got dreams you want to accomplish. Some of you might even be like feeling like kind of a black sheep right now, you know, just really like trying to follow your heart, but like, you know, the more you share about certain things, I feel like, oh, like people are judging, or like it's not, they think it's not practical. But honestly, I do feel like you guys have what it takes. It's not to say don't like do practical things first while you bridge your way to this dream that might seem kind of far-fetched right now. But it's like, you know, don't lose sight of it either, is what I'm seeing with this. Okay, so the other way that you also come across, going back to the sweet nature that you are, is you're very, I feel like, you know, especially when you're feeling comfortable and in your element, in your zone, you're very bubbly, upbeat, you know, you have this like infectious way about you, and I feel like you have this smile that just lights up the room, you know, and lights up whoever you're around. And I feel like, you know, you guys just have this like butterfly like nature, like you're definitely elevating, you know, you stand out without trying, and it's like, and I feel like people just like, they like looking at you guys. They want to know more. People want to date you, but I feel like you're kind of hard to get, like a butterfly. So I feel like, you know, I feel like you're pretty choosy, but it's also because I feel like your intuition is pretty spot on. So it's kind of like you already know right away, I feel like, who you would even consider and who you wouldn't. So yeah, you probably often get told that you're picky. But honestly, again, like you're just being true to yourself. Sometimes you probably could be a little more open-minded when it comes to certain people, but other times I feel like you guys are spot on, okay? So part of your, I feel like, life path message is like not to doubt yourself, okay? To trust what you know to be true. Oh, okay, so you guys are also coming across like poets, the artists, and yeah, like I said, old souls. So you're definitely got this spiritual like nature to you with your awareness and intuition heightening. I also feel like there's a definite creative element to you guys. So this ties together really nicely with the Pisces card. So yeah, I feel like, you know, there's definitely something coming through about some kind of creative self-expression. I feel like it's your way of how you channel, like, not only do you deal with things through art of any means, it could even be music, writing, art, you know, painting, photography, design, just whatever it is that you do, speaking. Yeah, it's like you've got many things going on with that. I feel like on one hand you tap into your true nature, and on the other hand it's like it's a way of dealing, and on the other hand it's like a different like perspective that you show the world, like, hey, you know, look at my perspective of the world. It's very creative, group 2. Okay, so yeah, and along with that I feel like you guys definitely have this like happy-go-lucky personality, and I feel like, you know, things tend to work out for you guys. I see like a magical flow, you know, not saying you guys don't have obstacles and you don't have down moments or days, but like all in all though, I feel like this group though overall is very upbeat and happy-go-lucky, and life tends to work out for you. There's also this like cuteness coming through about you guys. Like, you are attractive, but you have like this cute way of being, and yeah, I feel like people just think, oh, when they're around you. It's definitely something cute about you. Yeah, you know, I'm also getting like life path 2, 3, 7, and 6 for this group. So you guys also, you like to, you have an Aquarius vibe to you as well. Like, you definitely like your own unique way of style, your own unique way of doing things, and kind of just like a free spirit. You know, you don't want to be told, and it's kind of like I do feel like this group would rather like make their path than like follow a set path, especially if it's considered safe. But I think you also understand. I mean, you do what you got to do first, but I do see this group, though, eventually wanting to kind of like go off and do their own thing on their own path. Maybe some of you are already. That's pretty cool. Let me know, group number 2, if you are doing your own thing that's considered unconventional, like what it is that you do. And I'm going to leave you, group number 2, with this. I feel like the sky is honestly the limit for you guys. It's just you got to, like I said, the pattern for you guys is to trust yourself, okay? And tap into that brave, fearless nature as well as your wisdom, and know that you can literally do anything you set your mind to. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 3. Okay, so pick a card and I'll describe you perfectly. Okay, group number 3. So the cards that I drew for you guys is Cougar as well as Sagittarius. Okay, so instantly when I saw Cougar, that led me to believe that you guys come across as being assertive as well as confident individuals, okay? Some of you might be more on the vocal side, you know, and others of you I feel like it's more of a quiet confidence that's coming through. Either way, I feel like this group is naturally like this group is more of my physical people, okay? I feel like this group likes physical activity, you know, so you might be into sports, like a jock, a tomboy if you're a girl. You don't have to be, though. Like, you could be into sports and not be considered a tomboy, but like, just like, I'm just getting real athlete-like vibes, okay? So whether you played sports or not, I feel like you could have, like, you're, you know, very physical people. This group also likes the gym, and you like that kind of stuff. I feel like physical activity is your meditation, okay? And I feel like you guys are naturally, you know, like courageous, and I feel like this group kind of likes change. You know, you like shaking things up, you like mixing it up. You don't like what's predictable, okay? So a bit of a thrill-seeking nature. In fact, yeah, I would say you guys are thrill seekers. And yeah, I feel like you're on the go a lot. You like movement. And like I said, like, I do feel like physical activity is your guys' meditation. It puts you in the moment, puts you in the zone, you know, where like everything else fades away and you just feel like elevated and like you're tapped into your awareness and intuition. So yeah, you know, meditation doesn't have to be sitting, you know, and listening to a certain thing with your eyes closed. It can definitely be tapped into doing some kind of activity, whatever works for you, you know? Okay, so you guys are actually being called, though, through the Cougar, to make sure, though, you spend time in silence or out in nature, though, to, like, recenter, you know, and tap into your own truth and answers, because I feel like this group is into, you know, truth seeking and kind of like what's your life purpose, soul searching a bit. But I feel like you guys can get so caught up in everything, the busyness of life and everything that you have going on, and understandably so, that it's almost like you have to make time, though, to like quiet down and like still yourself. So although like the physical activities can be great, I'm also seeing, though, as a balance, like time in solitude, time in silence, you know, or out in nature, whatever, to also like recenter and reconnect with yourself as well as your own answers. Okay, because you guys are a very wise group. It's just, you do want to, you know, keep that balance. Like, it's great that you're physical and able to do so much, but it's also good to slow down as well, okay? And listen to yourself, listen to, you know, like, rest is good too, basically, as well as being, you know, in the silence. Okay, you guys are also coming across as natural leaders, and I feel like if you don't think you are, like, you will be as you step into your power even more and more, okay? And I feel like this group is very decisive. as well. And you guys are naturally like, I feel like you thrive off challenges and you like to see what you can do and accomplish. So you're constantly like setting goals, whether you realize it or not, and like crushing them. And I feel like it inspires people. So if you ever wonder, like, this is confirmation, yes, you do inspire people. So, you know, don't care what the haters say, you know, post it if it comes to you to do so, okay? Because you are inspiring those who matter in your life, you know? And if it bothers people, well, that's for them to like look at. But yeah, I see this group coming into their power and really taking charge of their life as well as what they accomplish. And now it's really just about taking a leap of faith, okay? So whatever that means for you, like stepping out of your comfort zone, which is kind of funny because you guys appear like you don't have a comfort zone, like you like to shake things up, you like change, but I'm sure like everybody has their areas that they could still like, that they kind of like are like, I'll get to that another day. So whatever that is for you, you guys are being called though to take that leap of faith. Okay, so I feel like this group though is very tough. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you watching were in the military, okay, especially if you're a guy. I'm getting just very tough warrior like group. I feel like though sometimes though you guys are like, yeah, you know, I know I'm tough, but it's like I don't want to have to be anymore. Okay. Yeah. I get that. And I feel like, you know, just keep what we focus on expands. So keep your mind toward the light, the inspiration, what works for you. And I feel like it will get better. Okay. That's for some of you if you're going through a rough time right now. But I do see though, this group really though, you guys emerge, you know, you're fierce, you very, like, things don't keep you down. In fact, okay, I'm getting that line from that song, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Yeah, so that's you guys. It doesn't matter if you've been knocked down. It doesn't matter if you take so many steps back. You are getting back up. You are still going to walk forward. Okay, that's you. Okay, so you guys are also coming across like a Sagittarius. So there's a definite wanderlust to you guys. Okay, like you like traveling, you like adventures, you like exploring new things. Could be like new restaurants, new foods. Like, yeah, you like to mix things up. I do feel like a Sagittarius, you do try to keep a positive spin on things. You know, you guys might even be funny, okay? So I feel like, you know, crack jokes, get everybody laughing. It like, in a world that can be so serious, you know, you guys are like this comic relief, you know, and it's such a gift to people. If that part does resonate for you. I feel like that'll be for some of you. Yeah, you know, I feel like this group too, sometimes it's kind of like, you know, you just want to retreat and like go off and do your own thing. Like you are completely comfortable, like not having to be around people. And you, yeah, so even when I said, you know, that silence, I feel like you guys would be like, well, yeah, you know, I definitely take the time to be alone. Like, okay. I feel like some of you might have brown hair or like light brown hair, and others of you it might be dark. So yeah, I feel like you guys have captivating eyes though that people could just stare into. But yeah, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 4. Okay, so pick a card and I'll describe you perfectly. Okay, group number 4. So the cards that I drew for you guys is Raccoon, as well as Capricorn and Virgo. Okay, group number 4. So you guys, this is interesting. So with the Raccoon, I feel like you guys, honestly, I feel like you mean well, but at the same time, you guys often feel like you are misunderstood, okay? Like people don't get you. And I feel like this group feels kind of like they're the black sheep, right? Like you guys are just being true to yourselves, and for some reason, the way that you go about doing it or something is giving you the impression that almost like like people don't quite approve, or they judge it, or something is coming through like that leaves you feeling, like I said, like the black sheep. And I do feel like you guys mean well. It's just like, it's interesting, this dynamic that's coming through here. Okay, so group 4, I'm really curious though, if you know what I'm talking about, if you want to share what you think that's about, feel free, because I'm curious. Okay, so you guys are great problem solvers, okay? I feel like you guys have a very, like, intelligent mind that, honestly, I feel like you guys thrive off challenges, and you like to see what you can do and what you can accomplish. And I feel like, you know, you guys not only get your goals and responsibilities done, but I feel like you can do it quicker, you can do it more thorough, you can do it better than others, okay? So you rise to challenges. And I feel like you guys, you have many things and many responsibilities and goals going on, and you juggle them all, okay? So you guys are like skilled in that way. So you guys have a very curious mindset, okay? And I also see that, you know, there's just this dexterity about you, this flexibility, but at the same time, you also come across as being very focused and, you know, driven. Like you have this intrinsic motivation, like you're just naturally a self-starter and motivated, and you get things done, okay? This group gets things done. A lot of earth energy coming through, but also air energy as far as the mind goes, the curiosity, the intelligence. You're very observant, but you're also very, like, like laser-like focus to you. You also have this, like, adapt and overcome, and that goes back to the whole problem solving, okay? So, yeah. You guys rise to challenges like no other. This group, you guys are naturally like hunters and providers, okay? So even if you're a girl watching this, I feel like you're just very, like, you take the initiative, you see when things need to get done, and you figure out a way to do it, okay? You might even have, like, you know, to-do list that you just check off. I'm just getting like a very organized person. Okay, so this group is also very knowledgeable, like a teacher, okay? So I feel like you guys, you like to be mentally stimulated, so you fill your mind with things that you like to learn. You like to, even like, you have this gift of explaining things that people would consider complex, okay? So very life path 7 in that way. Okay, so you guys also have this clever, creative, and confident side to you as well. It's kind of like, though, you guys are kind of in your own world. Okay, so not a lot of people have a clue what's going on with you and what's going on in your life. So you only open up to those that you want to open up to. I feel like this group in particular, you guys are night owls. So you get a lot of your creative ideas at night. You feel alive at night. You're in your element and in your zone at night, okay? You thrive off the night. You guys also have a very playful personality. So it's interesting. I feel like this group, you have an interesting balance of work during the day, so life path 4 in that way, but then play at night. Like, that's when you grant yourself permission to just let loose, have fun, and be your playful self. Not that you're not like that during the day, but you tap into this Capricorn-like energy during the day, as well as Virgo, okay? And you're just very boss-like. You're very like, okay, what needs done? That's what I'm going to do. Like, you guys, I feel like you almost wouldn't even feel right if you weren't productive during the day, okay? So this group you guys are doers, okay? You like to get things done. You feel good when you get things done. You also like to have a good time too, though, okay? So you do intertwine it, you mix it up in with what you do, okay? So it's like, as long as you're doing what you want to do, very goal-oriented group, very driven, ambitious in this way, it's like, then you're like, okay, yeah, we could have fun as long as we're getting this done. Okay, and then, yeah, with the Virgo, you guys not only get things done, but you pay attention to detail. You do things so thoroughly, better than others. Okay, very skilled and gifted group when it comes to, applying yourself. I feel like this group in particular is really good with their hands, so anything involving your hands as well, you're really good at. Okay, so this is funny. You guys, I feel like, yeah, there's some of you that feel like your reputation, like, this song that's coming to me is like, I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Yeah, something about, you guys might actually feel like you're kind of perceived as being, like you have this reputation, and I feel like you don't care. Like you guys are a bit rebellious in that way. That's also coming through. Like I feel like you enjoy getting into trouble a little bit. Like a bit of a thrill seeker when it comes to that. You guys also, I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities. So it's kind of like you feel like you're constantly like putting on different masks depending on who you're dealing with all these different roles and responsibilities that you guys have. But honestly, I feel like that's kind of like a message that's coming through for you in regards to this is like the raccoon says, like you don't need to be a trickster. Like you can make your goals happen. You have the ingenuity to claim it. You just have to practice integrity, okay? So mean what you say what you mean, and follow through with your words, with your actions, okay? Because you guys, you definitely have what it takes. So if you feel like you have to manipulate or like not be your true self in order to get what you want, you don't, okay? That's the message that's coming through loud and clear for this group. Being your authentic self is good enough. You can get what you want or what's meant for you, you know, by being your authentic self. Okay, so yeah, so you guys, you definitely have what it takes. Okay, you guys, you can juggle many things, you can juggle many roles, responsibilities. You have what it takes. If anything, you guys are being called to even like ease up a bit, you know, like you don't have to go at everything so hard. You can like have more of a ease and a flow. And actually, you may even find that you end up accomplishing even more with a bit more relaxed attitude inside while you're doing what you're doing, okay? It's just something to be mindful of. The other thing that's coming through is I feel like for some of you, I'm getting kind of like so you guys definitely have like this nose to the grindstone feeling to you, okay? So I'm definitely getting like, you guys also might, some of you might be working on your own business. Okay, that's also kind of come through. So I'm getting like life path 1, 4, 5, 7, and 8 for this group. But yeah, I'm just getting like real boss-like energy. Very like, woo, you like to get done what you like to get done. You know what I mean? Like that's when you feel on top. I feel like this group too might even like to be out in nature or do something like physical activities as a form again of meditation. Some of you might even be into gardening, okay, plants and stuff. That's also coming through. Okay, group number 4, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.